The purpose of a police briefing is to assign tasks and provide evidence about individuals to the police. On the night of March 23, 2016 at 2 o'clock in the morning, two men identified as 6'3" black male Jamal Smith and 5'10" white male Jerry Jones, along with 5'6" white female Molly Smith, were caught on security cameras robbing people on the Daytona Beach who were heading back to their hotel after a day of drinking. Over a 2-hour period, the suspect robbed a total of 17 people for approximately $1,500 and assorted jewelry. A lifeguard on duty tried to stop the last robbery, but was stabbed 2 times in the stomach. 2 officers patrolling the beach on 4-wheelers witnessed the stabbing and pursued the suspects. The 2 officers got off their 4-wheelers and pursued the suspects on foot. The officers chased the suspect for 1 mile on the beach until the suspects jumped the fence. While chasing the suspects, the officers called for backup to cut the suspects off. But when backup arrived, the suspects were nowhere to be seen except Jerry Jones, who was found hiding in a nearby dumpster with a stab wound. Mr. Jones said the other suspects stabbed him and said the 2 suspects had a car waiting for them in the alley near the beach. Security cameras nearby were able to capture the license plate of a black Mustang the suspects used to get away.
With the license plate, we have been able to locate the residence of Mr. Jamal Smith. Jamal lives at 3655 Southeast 38th Terrace in a 2-story house. He is the brother of Molly Smith, but it is believed that they live in different locations. Through surveillance, we have found that Jamal leaves for work at 7:30 a.m. and returns at 4:30 p.m. every day. We will be coordinating with the SWAT team to take Jamal Smith into custody. 2 officers will keep surveillance of Jamal Smith throughout the day, while a SWAT team and 3 officers set up in and around the Smith residence to surround Mr. Smith when he walks into his house. Jamal Smith is considered armed and dangerous and is expected to have a weapon on his person. The goal is to capture him alive. We need him alive to find the location of his sister, who, according to the first responders at the beach, was the person who stabbed the lifeguard. We have no info on his sister Molly Smith, as she has never been arrested and has no registered address. Jamal Smith is the only person who can find Molly, so we need to make sure we keep him alive and make sure he does not get away.
Jamal Smith has been captured after a long day of surveillance and preparation. Mr. Smith has given up the location of his sister, Molly Smith. She is currently staying at the local Sunset Motel in room 15 paying with cash. She is armed and dangerous, according to Mr. Smith. She has at least 5 guns stored in that room, all loaded. The owner of the motel said he has no one under the name Molly Smith living in that room, suggesting she is going by an alias. An officer will confirm that Molly Smith is living in that room while SWAT and other officers prepare to enter the room. A 2-mile perimeter needs to be set in case she tries to escape. Officers will clear rooms of any civilians in case guns need to be used. A negotiator will be on scene to convince Ms. Smith to put any guns down and come out peacefully, which is when the SWAT team will apprehend her. If she refuses, the SWAT team will kick the door down as well as enter through the window. It's preferred that she be taken alive, but as a known dangerous gunman, lethal force is authorized if it is deemed necessary. The money and jewelry stolen from the beachgoers is being stored in the ceiling above the shower. After Miss Smith is arrested or dead, the forensics will retrieve the money and jewelry.